Remember I said that I was going to cut back to Deningrad? Well, before I left Mountain of Mortal Dragon, this happens. Lloyd! Yeah, that's right. On our way out, we saw Lloyd. Unfortunately, Lloyd gave us the slip. Literally. And this is probably the last cutscene you'll ever see in Mountain of Dragon. Anyway. I didn't know he was one of the Winglies. You guys remember the fight with Linus and Dart fly off somewhere? Yeah, he kind of flew off while Linus was about to fight everybody. Rose! Well, Rose is down and out for the count, for now. Rose, come on! Can you tell me who I am? I thought you were dead. And Dart is surprised because Rose is missing. Don't worry. I am carrying out your will. We took this world back. Together. I won't let them ruin it. Wait. I think she's referring to Zeeg. Viraj embryo. Moon with black power. Uh-oh. Black power? Are you talking about the black monster? Was everything tied to the black monster? But anyway, Dart is still having that reoccurring flashback of a guard being assimilated by the black monster. I wouldn't stand a chance. Well, anyway, we've seen this cutscene before. This is the scene where Dart's mother and father went back to the village to fight the black monster. And unfortunately, according to Dart, neither one of them made it out alive. So, with that said, poor Dart was an orphan for the entirety of his life. And to have that image replay several times. And especially playing right now since Rose is unconscious. It's traumatizing to Dart, which is why every time he hears the black monster, he's ready to kill something. And that something, hopefully, is the black monster. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I dare say Dart probably has the most tragic past out of everybody. Well, Dart and Shauna, basically. Because he met Shauna long before... Well, actually, no. He met Shauna before he... No. That's right. He actually met Shauna and brought her to Celis, believe it or not. Shauna honestly doesn't know that originally she came from Mile Sesu. But as it would stand, there was like at least 3 survivors in that horrific battle of meat. We've seen all 3 from there, and all the tragedy from 2 out of the 3 survivors' viewpoints. And since it's a no-brainer that Shauna was one of the twins, believe it or not, yes, she's a twin. I didn't look it up. Rather, I could put 2 and 2 together when ghost ship knights and everybody on the ghost ship was relieved to see her alive. Basically, with Shauna being alive, I mean, you can wholeheartedly tell that, yeah, she is basically a descendant. No, she is basically, well, I wouldn't say descendant, more along the lines of she is a, I can't get my thoughts out for some reason, right? She is basically Queen Theresa's daughter, biological daughter. And the worst part is, Queen Theresa doesn't even know. And yet Dart is still trying to figure out why the black monster only appears when the Moonchild appears. And more importantly, what's Rose's connection to it? Sorry for that confusion and stammering and stuff like that. Dragon and the boss battle with the Grand Jewel, we had a lot of action-packed parts and a lot of plot-heavy parts as well. And here's Meru picking us up from out of the ravine. Thank God. It's a volcano, let alone in this place. But the fact of the matter remains, slowly but surely, we're starting to see the mystery of the black monster unveil. And when we do see what's the cause behind the black monster and who's responsible for it, it's my fault for letting him go. Well, Rose, you can't really blame yourself when Lloyd blasts you and knock you and Dart off of a cliff. It's not your fault at all. And again, Dart, refer back to the Linus fight. He sprouted wings and flew away. Unfortunately, folks, it is a no-brainer as to where Dart is going. Not Dart, Lloyd is going. Because I'm more than sure that he mentioned something about Shauna not having the Dragoon anymore. Oh, but there's one other thing that I just mentioned. Moon object that is in Mille Sesu, which Miranda should probably tell us now, seeing as how the moon object can be in trouble, and hopefully it's not anything like what was in Albert. I guess there is no choice but to tell everyone. The divine moon objects are said to be brought by Winglies. I think we kind of established that. And it is said that they have a dreadful magic power concealed within. That is the reason why they were never allowed to be taken outside. A national treasure that has been kept a close secret. It is called the Moon Mirror. The successive thrones have keys to opening the seal. That's been the keys. Actually, yeah, they've been the keys to opening the seal. That's messed up. Oh, that's what he meant by Shauna's no longer. Ah, darn, I thought he was after Shauna. But as it turns out, he may be after Queen Theresa. Considering that Shauna no longer can be a Dragoon, she no longer can be able to put up a fight against him. And if that's the case, man, we better go back to Deningrad. But in the meantime, let's go to Evergreen Forest. I wonder where Sister Miranda and the other people are, and if they are safe. To make sure that we, the Sacred Knighthood, are going to act as reinforcements. Don't worry, there is no way our Sister Miranda can lose. Yes, come on. Do not mess up on me, game. But I cannot imagine that giant dragon will lose either. Oh, ye of little faith. Please don't say such an ill-omened thing. I'm sorry, ma'am. Sister Miranda, Dart and Company are legendary Dragoons. That they are. We might not be needed. Dragoons, they are mere humans anyway. Huh? Now who the hell is this? Uh-oh. Who is it? Speed up so I can... Humans don't need to know my name, even though it says so right there. Younger Bardell. Sorry my video's been going slow as of late. Oh no! Are you a wingly? Yes I am. We are the rulers of you humans in ancient Indiness. And now, I am your executioner! Oh, those poor guards. Oh my god! This is what you asked for. Well, they were red shirts anyway, so that was going to happen. But still, Bardell is a jerk. And he can't really blame the humans for what Lloyd put her sister up to. This is a great battle of liberation, and your screams is its overture. Humans for what Lloyd did. You conceited humans, go to hell! The conceited one is you. Okay, see, now what are you gonna do when you're faced with the guy who's really responsible for your sister's death? Oh, you're Mr. Lloyd. You're so easily overtaken. You blocked the magic power? Who are you? I don't need to answer you. Watch your mouth! Seriously, it's wingly on wingly violence. Mr. Lloyd! I won't let anybody hinder the liberation of winglies! I'll annihilate you. Your answer for what this guy's done? I'm telling you, man, a wingley's responsible for your sister's death. Anyway, liberation of winglies. You're so old-fashioned. A world without humans. It won't be any different from the forest you're cooped up in. I've made many sacrifices for my ideas. But your ideals cannot be achieved unless you annihilate everything. Of course! My grudge, my hatred, I'll settle them all with human lives! You should not be alive. Uh-oh, what's he doing? I won't die alone! Wow. And then he self-destructs. Mr. Lloyd! I went out of my way. Oh, you were wounded! Please, let us treat you at the castle. Wink, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And now we can go back to Deningrad to see the end results of Wink's kindness. Sister Miranda! Oh, Commander of the Knights, we are successful in defeating the Divine Dragon. What happened to you? You're injured. Queen Theresa was abducted. What did you say? By who? A man called Lloyd. We're too late. Damn, woman, did you have to punch him? What were you doing? Do you know where he took her? Well, Sister Wink might know something. My sisters are safe, aren't they? Everyone is waiting for the group to come back to the Crystal Palace. You didn't have to punch the guy, he stood up to Lloyd. Jesus Christ, Miranda. When will you learn that violence is not the answer? So anyway, let's go back to Deningrad and let's go back to the palace immediately. If I had somebody commanding me like that, I probably would want to resign. I'm sorry, that is one ungrateful bitch. The bandit who abducted Queen Theresa vanished in front of our eyes. What on earth happened? I was so upset that they couldn't do anything about the Queen, but it's Lloyd. What do you expect? He also has the Dragoon, the Divine Dragon Spirit in his possession, so he's more powerful than what he was before. And he had the Dragon Buster. So yeah, there wasn't a chance that these piddling guards here at Deningrad had, so there was no reason for Miranda to sock him one. None of the knights were able to even touch the bandit. And yet that one guard got punched. That's just sad. What do you mean? I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my video to process. What do you mean Queen Theresa was taken away? What happened? Let me tell you. A few days ago, when the howlings of the dragon from the Mountain of Mortal Dragon stopped, we assumed he had been successfully vanquished. Damn right he was vanquished. Everyone was happy about it. The problem was Lloyd was the one who vanquished it. We just did all the hard work. Rotten, kill-stealing bastard. Anyway, how does this video speed up since we have stopped hearing the howl of the Divine Dragon? It's been about 1 week now. Ironically, this is filmed on a Monday. Don't worry, Sister Luana said the feeling of the Divine Dragon is gone. Yeah, this literally took me a week to do. Go figure. I am back. I have good news for you, Queen Theresa. As Sister Luana said, it seems they defeated the Divine Dragon. I'm glad. Now we can focus on the recovery of the country. I appreciate it, Wink. Please give these knights their... Yeah, about that. High Knighthood is currently being treated and scraped off the bottom of a ravine. A Wingly who had something against humans suddenly raided us. Winglies attacked you? According to Miranda, they are a friendly species. Here's what you do. Do not base anything off of what you see of Meru. Not everyone is actually nice. Some of the Winglies are militant, like Lloyd said. This gentleman repelled them so that we were able to come back to the castle safe and sound. Let me introduce him. His name is Mr. Lloyd, Your Majesty. Seriously, Wink, you shouldn't have done this. It was Mr. Lloyd who gave us the good news of a successful vanquishing of the Divine Dragon. That's because he was there to vanquish it himself. How did you find out about that? It was a coincidence. Bullshit! I saw him who completed the vanquishing in the Mount Dragon tomb. Yeah, the Mount Dragon tomb. Yeah, that's it. I understand. Let me express my gratitude to you. I still call bullshit. Actually, it was not the first time I was saved by Mr. Lloyd. Remember back in the now? Oh, I remember. This gentleman is the man of the faith Sister Wink was talking about, isn't he? Of the faith? Really? Yeah. Damn, she pushed her. She really is Miranda's sister. Anyway, Queen Theresa, she was saved from the bandits in Deningrad by this gentleman too. It wasn't a coincidence, was it? Helping Wink and coming here. Finally, someone caught on! Sister Luana, what are you talking about? A murderous intention you conceal inside. You can't disguise it from me. Well, in front of me. But whatever the case, video needs to process faster. Wink, stay back. I felt something. No, I felt it too. Something's very wrong. I hadn't intended to make a scene, however, sometimes it can't be avoided. And boom! Mr. Lloyd, what on earth? Do not come any closer. What do you want? I desire the moon mirror. Fuck you do. Moon mirror? How did you know about that? You don't need to worry about that. He eavesdropped on our conversation. You should just take me there, Your Majesty. Answer me from the beginning. From the beginning. It was all your purpose? Wink, get away! I just desire the power to create it. Yeah, you don't create utopia by killing people, Lloyd. Queen Theresa, he's reading your mind! Shall we go to the last divine moon object? Wow. See, Wink, you shouldn't have brought him there. The last divine moon object, is he going to end this? Miranda, where is the moon mirror? In the Tower of Flanville, to the west of Kashua Glacier. Theresa is the key to the tower. Yep, we're going to be going on an ice level, folks. I'll take care of it. Oh, I feel so bad for Queen Theresa right now. Sister Miranda, we will bring back Queen Theresa. We are not going to let Lloyd get what he wants. Now see, the problem with that is we need to get stronger before calling ourselves rushing into Kashua Glacier, because Kashua Glacier has, well, mandatory boss, an optional boss, and as well as the fight with Lloyd. So with that said, before I actually call myself traversing there, oh, and also the enemies are much stronger than before, I'll try my best to level up my characters, if not at least one ultimate war god. So let's go on ahead and save. And in the next episode, we'll be heading over to the Kashua Glacier in part 77. This is RVman985. See you guys next time. And no, I will not be too overpowered for this fight.